Ever feel like your brain is a browser with 100 tabs open? You're not even sure which one is playing music, but you know it's all slowing you down. You're replaying conversations from yesterday, agonizing over decisions you made months ago, and worrying about every possible thing that could go wrong tomorrow. It's an exhausting, endless loop. This isn't just a habit. It's the overthinking trap. Most of us have been told that overthinking is just a personality quirk, a sign that we care too much. But the truth is, it's a deeply ingrained pattern of thought that can steal our energy, our peace, and our ability to take action. So why does your brain do this? Why does it constantly spin in circles without ever getting anywhere? At its core, overthinking is a misplaced survival instinct. Your brain is a problem-solving machine. It's designed to anticipate threats and find solutions. For our ancestors, this was crucial for survival. It helped them avoid danger, find food, and plan for the future. But in the modern world, your brain's alarm system is constantly being triggered by things that aren't real threats. That email you sent? The comment your boss made? The social media post that didn't get as many likes as you hoped? Your brain treats them like a saber-toothed tiger, running through every single possible negative outcome. But here's the difference between a healthy thought and overthinking. A healthy thought leads to a solution or a decision. Overthinking leads to more questions. It's analysis paralysis. You keep thinking, hoping that a perfect answer will magically appear, but all you're doing is digging yourself deeper into a hole of what-ifs. You get stuck in your own mind. You feel isolated, like you're carrying a heavy burden that no one else can see. And the more you overthink, the more you convince yourself that this is just the way you are, that it's a part of you, but it doesn't have to be. To escape the trap, we must first understand the chains that hold us there. The truth is, overthinking isn't a sign of weakness. It's a side effect of a powerful but often misunderstood brain. The primary culprit is the default mode network, a system in your brain that becomes active when you're not focused on the outside world. It's responsible for daydreaming, self-reflection, and yes, rumination. The DMN works in overdrive when it's fed by common emotional triggers. The first is anxiety. Overthinking is often your mind's misguided attempt to protect you from the future. It's like a security guard who sees a threat in every shadow, constantly rehearsing worst-case scenarios to feel prepared. The problem is that feeling of preparation is an illusion. Another root is the need for control. We live in a world filled with unpredictability, and for some of us, that's terrifying. We overthink as a way to mentally control situations we can't physically influence. We believe if we analyze every variable, we can prevent a negative outcome. This is a cognitive illusion. You are mentally rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic. Then there's perfectionism. For the perfectionist, a decision isn't a choice. It's a statement about their worth. Overthinking becomes a desperate attempt to find the perfect answer, to avoid any possibility of failure or criticism. The problem is, perfection is a destination you can never reach. The act of thinking becomes an end in itself, rather than a means to an end. And finally, there's the fear of the unknown. Overthinking fills the void left by a lack of information. We'd rather sit and obsess over a negative possibility than sit with the discomfort of uncertainty. Our mind creates stories, usually bad ones, to fill the gaps. We believe the comfort of a negative certainty is better than the anxiety of an uncertain positive. But it's not. The overthinking trap is built on these 4 pillars. To escape, we must learn to dismantle them one by one. To break free, you need to step outside of your own head. Overthinking thrives in the abstract, in the realm of what-ifs. The antidote is to make your thoughts concrete. This is where the simple practice of writing it down comes in. When a thought or worry comes up, don't just let it spin. Catch it. Write it down. When you give your thoughts a physical form, you stop them from running in circles. You force your brain to engage the problem-solving part of its mind, rather than the anxiety part. A thought is a question. Writing it down is a search query. The second strategy is to practice mindful distraction. This isn't about avoiding your problems. It's about interrupting the thought loop. When you find yourself replaying a situation for the 10th time, take a moment to engage your senses. What are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you feeling? By bringing yourself back to the present moment, you're redirecting your brain's energy. You're training it to focus on what's real right here and now. The overthinking trap can't exist when you're truly present. The third tool is the 5-minute rule. If you're overthinking a decision, give yourself just 5 minutes to think about it. Set a timer. When the timer goes off, you must either make a decision or move on. You're teaching your brain that it doesn't need endless time to solve a non-problem. This is a form of cognitive discipline. Overthinking isn't a life sentence, it's a habit. And like any habit, it can be broken. The goal isn't to never overthink again, but to catch yourself when it happens and choose a different path. These simple, repeatable actions are how you build a new habit, one where you trust your instincts and move forward. The final and most powerful shift is in your mindset. Overthinking is often fueled by a constant need for certainty, but the truth is, the world is filled with uncertainty. We cannot control every outcome, every word, or every detail. The path to freedom is not in perfect control, but in radical acceptance. Accept that you've done the best you can with the information you had at the time. Accept that you may make mistakes. Accept that you can't read other people's minds or predict the future. This is not giving up, it's a profound act of self-compassion. Practice self-compassion. When you catch yourself overthinking, don't criticize yourself. Just gently redirect your thoughts. Acknowledge the worry without giving it power. Just as you would comfort a friend, offer yourself kindness and understanding. Remember, you're not a machine. You're a human being who is trying to do your best. The antidote to overthinking is action. You can't think your way out of a problem that requires a real-world solution. So, when you feel the overthinking loop starting, ask yourself a simple question. What is the very next step I can take right now? It might be a small thing, sending that email, making that phone call, or simply standing up and stretching. Take that step. The momentum of action will silence the noise in your mind far more effectively than endless analysis. Your mind is a powerful tool, and you can learn to use it to create, not to worry. Your peace of mind is waiting for you, just on the other side of that last thought. Start today. Your freedom is in your hands.